This is daily vlog number 322. Christy and I just finished watching a movie about Rich Mullins. This movie. Rich Mullins was a contemporary Christian artist who actually kind of hated the music industry. Well, not hated, but had a very contentious relationship with it. He felt like it represented everything that was wrong with Christian music. In other words, it was all about poppy, saccharine lyrics that did little to worship God or draw people closer to God. By and large, I think he was right. But his music was different. In fact, his music was prophetic. It was poetry. It was beautiful. And it brought me so much closer to God. He was honest. I mean, he sang about his pain and his loneliness. He sang about his struggles with his own faith. And yet he also sang about the wild and reckless love of God that carried him through all of that. Rich Mullins had a great talent for telling stories. Stories that always had a point that drew you closer to God, or at least made you look more honestly at yourself. His goal, I think, was to paint God bigger, to show us that our vision of God is always too small, and that God is far greater and more incredible and far more loving than we can ever hope or imagine. I needed his music, because at the time I was struggling with a lot of things that those songs spoke to. They helped me far more than any therapy ever could. And they actually helped me become a better, in fact, a believing Christian, let alone a better one. So I recommend this movie, Ragamuffin. I doubt you'll be able to find it. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not, and I tell you to go down to your local Blockbuster, but So here's my offer to you. If you'd like to borrow my copy, I will loan it to you under the right conditions. Don't borrow it and let it sit under a pile of mail for 2 months before you realize, oh, I wonder who gave this to me. I gave this to you. Watch it and return it within a few days, please. Don't worry, I'll have contracts for you to sign when you pick it up. But what you can get access to pretty much everywhere on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, is Rich Mullins' music. And I can't recommend it enough. Listen to his stuff. Listen to all of his stuff. You want me to recommend an album? I recommend all of them. I recommend A Liturgy, A Legacy, and a Ragamuffin Band. That's one of my favorite albums. And then there's the Jesus record, which was the record he was working on when he died. And his friends, some giants in the music industry, helped finish off for him. It's a masterwork. So please go listen to some of his stuff and then let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Or let me know what artists have been a great inspiration to you. Who is it that has just spoken to your soul and has brought you closer to God? Let me know that too, and I'll give them a listen. Scout's honor. I wasn't a scout, but I'll do it anyway. Well, this has been daily vlog number 322. 43 to go. I'll talk to you tomorrow.